everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Paris and I'm the author of the Magi trilogy. Book 1's release date is August 26th, 2022, and I absolutely cannot wait to share it with you guys. In today's video, I'm going to start by setting up a new laptop case. The one I have currently, though I love it, has a few cracks and even pieces missing from it, so I got a new one that came in the mail yesterday. When that's all set, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how I personally find time to write every day. I've gotten this question several times before on my Instagram account at Paris and Her Books, and I thought it would be a good idea to share a video about it. So more on that in a few minutes, but first, let's set up my laptop. I picked out a frosted kind of plain case this time so I can put stickers on it. For those of you guys who don't know, I actually have a Redbubble shop where I design and sell stickers as well as magnets for writers and very soon readers as well. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll put a link for my shop in the description of this video, so definitely check it out if you would like some stickers and magnets. Right now, through August, all profit from my Redbubble shop is actually going directly back into publishing. So if you guys would like to help me publishing the Magi, definitely check out my shop. Okay, it's time to get this old case off and this new one on. I've gotten both of these cases on Amazon, so if you guys are interested in either of them, let me know and I'd be happy to provide the link for it. Like I said before, this one cracked kind of easily, but it looks really cute, so if you're looking for a case for more of just display rather than protection, I would definitely recommend it. I want protection because I'm very overly paranoid with my laptop, so I decided to get a new case for it as soon as I noticed there was a chip missing. Alright. So this one here shouldn't be too hard to get on, just gonna pop it back on. And then this one is just like a plain kind of frosted design, but there was actually a ton of different colors for it. I got the white one so it wouldn't clash with any of the stickers I put on. And don't really know which way this goes, honestly. It doesn't have any sign for it, so I'm just gonna stick it on and hope I got it right. Alright, have it like this. Alright, no, that seems to fit. It's on alright, and here it is. Okay, I lied. I'm pretty sure it goes the opposite way, so I just took it off and put it back on. There's these little, like, lip things that I put on backwards, so now it's on correctly. And now it's time for stickers. The first sticker I have is actually one I designed and originally got from my water bottle, but it wasn't sticking to it very well, so now I'm going to switch it over. This is of my guinea pig S'mores. You guys might remember her from last week's video, and this is one of the ones I still have available on my shop, so definitely check it out if you would like a little s'mores sticker for your laptop. I'm just gonna put it on the top over here. Now the sides are kind of popping up a little bit because it wasn't sticking to the water bottle very well, so I might maybe tape it down a little bit more later so it doesn't fall off. But for now, we have little s'mores at the top. And then this second sticker, these are the only two I have for today. This second sticker is actually another one I designed, and actually it's the design I made for my mom's YouTube channel. So this one was very exciting to see because it was one of the more complex designs I've made, so having it as a sticker is very exciting. So I have that I made for her, and then here it is. I'm very proud. It's one of my prouder designs, honestly. I am going to put this one on the other left-hand corner, or should I put it on the bottom here? Would that look better? Maybe so it's even? I think so. All right, here we are. That one sticks much better because it's new and fresh. Alright, so here are my two stickers for now, and I'm definitely going to be needing to get some more soon. I'm going to answer this question before it's asked. Here's a tour of my other stickers. So this first one here is actually one I designed, but I don't sell anymore. It is on my pet snake, Richard. If you are particularly interested in this design, let me know, and I'd be happy to put it back up on my shop. This next one is the Sun logo from Untouchable, written by MC Pending. She is an amazing fellow indie author, and her second book in the trilogy is coming out later this year. I've had a sneak peek at it, and it's definitely worth the hype. So here's my second sticker here. I have this one here. It was designed by Ariana Tosato, the author of the Our Mistaken Identity series. So she is another indie author, and this is a running joke over on her Instagram about her knifey. This final sticker I have is just one, it just says I love reptiles pretty much. And it is a hognose snake, which is the type of snakes I have. That's my sticker collection tour for now. As you can see, I have a lot of room left on my bottle, as well as now my laptop case, so new stickers are definitely going to be coming my way soon. Let's talk a bit about writing every single day. This is something I'm actually a very firm believer in really any trade, no matter what it is, whether it's learning to play baseball, learning to cook, learning to bake, playing a musical instrument, writing, etc. If you want to master the skill, if there's a goal you want to achieve, etc., then you need to practice every single day. I'm a very firm believer in that. Now, I will admit it might not always be possible. You might be feeling burnt out and decide, you know what, I think it's a good idea to take a break for a few days. And that's perfectly okay. You are allowed to do that. However, if that couple days turns into weeks and then months, etc., if you have a goal to reach, you're not going to reach that goal if you don't actively pursue it. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how I personally taught myself to make time to write every single day. The first thing I would do is keep track and start a streak. So I personally love to be able to keep track of numbers, and I love being able to cross things off. I start every day with literally a huge to-do list of every single thing I need to do broken down so I can cross things off. So I'm very organized like that, and I personally found it very motivating to keep track of my writing in a similar way. So I signed up for something called Nano. Now you guys might know Nano from NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, which takes place in November, but they also have 2 other camps in April and July that help you to be able to write every day. Now granted, the goal of these camps is to write a novel in a month, but you can use outside of these camps when they're over, you can keep track of your writing. So what I like to do is I like to put in just a random word count. So for example, I put in 100,000 words for the entirety of the year. And every day when I write, I add to this so that I can see how many days in a row I've written. I started this last July, and it really helped kick off actually wanting to write every day because I didn't want to break my streak. So I would definitely recommend starting by keeping track. Number 2, write at a time that works for you. When I first started practicing writing every day, I began by writing at night. I personally found that I had trouble sitting down and focusing on writing during the day when I had school to do, so I started writing at night. I put this mental rule for myself that I don't work on school after 9 p.m. That means that after 9 p.m. until I go to bed, I'm free to write if I want. This helped me to get more productive and helped me to find a time to write. Now, your time for writing can be any time, and doesn't even need to be that long. Even just sitting down for 10 to 15 minutes sometime between 2 of your classes can be a huge help to get your word count up and to get your writing done every single day. Tip number 3 is going to be the hardest one to hear, but it comes down to hard work and discipline. If whatever your goal is, whether it is simply to write 1 page or it's to get an entire novel published, whatever it is, if you want to achieve that goal, then you need to sit down and achieve it. You need to work for it. Now, I get it. There are days when I too don't want to write. Just yesterday, I had a day when I didn't really want to work on writing, but I sat down and I forced myself to do it anyway. Was it easy? No. Am I happy I did it? Yes, because I have goals to achieve. I want to write this novel. I want to get it done. So I need to sit down and write it. So discipline is going to be one of the definite biggest things when it comes to learning how to make time to write every day. Tip number 4, and my final tip for today's video, is to break it into smaller pieces. Now, whether those smaller pieces mean I want to write for an hour today, so I'm going to write for 4 15-minute chunks, or I want to write an entire novel, so I'm going to try to write a chapter a day or a chapter a week, or I want to get up to this certain scene, or the book is, I'm doing this personally for my book actually, is the book doesn't have separate parts into it, but mentally I have 3 different parts. So right now I'm actually on part 2, and I just outlined through part 2 yesterday. And that's something that can help me break into the smaller parts because you can, cross things off the to-do list. You can see that you're making progress, etc. Being able to look back at your progress really can help, particularly when you have a long road in front of you. Or looking at these different little bits rather than looking at, okay, oh my gosh, I have 40,000 words I need to write. How about you look at it like, okay, I have 10,000 words to write in the next 2 months. I have this amount to write here. I want to write 1,000 words a day. No matter what it is, make a goal that you yourself are able to achieve, and then cross it off the to-do list. The crossing off, the being able to break it into smaller bits, the discipline, the keeping track, etc., it all combines together to not just only help you choose to write, help you to make time to write, but it also helps you to want to write. And finally, what do you do when you just can't write someday? What do you do when you break that streak? What do you do when you don't have the time? does that make you a failure of a writer? Does that make you a failure in general? No, it doesn't. That's okay. Life happens. Things happen. You're gonna have days where you just don't have the time. You're gonna have days where you just can't find the motivation, where the words aren't coming. You're gonna have days where something comes up and interrupts you. There's gonna be times when you can't write. You have other responsibilities in your life as well. You as a writer is not all you are. You're also a brother, you're a sister, you're a student, you're an employee, you're a teacher, you're a cousin, you're a friend, you're a daughter, a son, whatever it is that you are, you have so much more to you than being a writer. So you're going to have other responsibilities that might take precedence over your writing. And that's okay. Don't let it encourage you. Don't put your identity in being able to write every day. It takes time. It's something that nobody is ever able to perfectly perfect. You know, there's going to be days, no matter how disciplined you are, where you simply can't write, and that's okay. Don't let it define you, and don't let it discourage you, because you are a writer whether you write every day or not. What makes a writer is it's somebody who writes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any questions for me, definitely make sure to comment down below. I would love to be able to talk and interact with you guys. And for now, have a great rest of your morning, evening, night, afternoon, day, whatever time it is, have a great day.